Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't know what y'all think about this Rayshard Brooks, but this is different for me than the George Floyd case. It's different. All right? The man was driving drunk. You could have killed somebody. You could have killed somebody. You're driving drunk. You're operating a vehicle, passed out drunk in the driveway. The other people at Wendy's couldn't even get past the man. He was just passed out drunk after he got his food, I guess. But what he did, after police officers started questioning him, they took him through a breathalyzer, walked him through all the steps to see if his mobility was off because he was drunk, intoxicated. The man started resisting the officers, started slinging the officers around. He looked like a pretty big guy. He was bigger than those officers, that was for sure. He looked like he was at least 3 or 4 inches taller than both of them. So he threw them around. They didn't kill him then. Although if it was me and I'm being tossed around by a big guy like that, it might be pow pow city, buddy. See, because you're resisting arrest. I would have hit him with the taser or something. But the man took their taser, started running away, and while he was running, turned around and fired the taser in the police officer's direction. I don't know if he hit the police officer or not. I'm not even sure which police officer fired the shots, the fatal shots. But I do feel in some way that this was justified. Because if you get a projectile, if you got something like that, that shoots a projectile and it incapacitates you as a police officer, it shoots you, it puts you in a shock, you can't move, this guy can come up and grab your gun and blow your brains out. So he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have done that. Why not just go in? You know you was driving drunk. You knew you were driving drunk. You know, y'all heard of Van Jones from CNN, right? He's a CNN contributor. He's a black guy that's always talking about black issues, but he's married to a white woman. Now, I don't have a problem with people having interracial marriages, but if these people are going to be pro-black, and you always talking pro-black and pro-black and pro-black, Van Jones is a millionaire, and he should have married a black woman. If you want to talk about white oppression and helping the black people and all this kind of stuff, he married a white woman. Now, I'm not against interracial marriages. I come from a mixed family. My father comes from my father is white, Indian, and black. So I'm not against any of that, okay? But it's these leftists who always pushing that race issue. Okay, they're always talking about the race issue. Y'all always talking about pro-black, and these are the same people that's married. Did y'all know that Don Lemon, he's married to a man, and a white man at that. And these idiots are talking about that the white man is the issue. You're married to one. Yeah, these people, the hypocrisy is mind-blowing. It blows my mind how openly hypocritical these people are. Okay. So he shouldn't have done that. If you know that the police officers, these white officers, are supposedly killing black men just at will, why would you do something as stupid as throw the police around and then take their taser and fire it at them? Why would you do that? I tell my son, if you ever get pulled over by police officers, stick both your hands out the window. Don't you have your phone in your hand? Nothing. Put your hands out the window so they know that you don't have anything. Okay? My daughter is into armed security. She gets paid to do armed security. She gets paid quite well. I was telling her after this incident, we talked. I said, look here. If anybody take your taser, you bust them up, you hear me? Because if they take your taser and they tase you, they can get your gun and take your life. I don't want that. You're my daughter and I love you. If these people are going to resist arrest and do crazy stuff, that's on them. It is on them. I don't want to my daughter's life to be taken over something that somebody else did. So the man shouldn't have did it, and I don't think these police officers should be arrested for that. Okay? They were cordial, they were nice. They took their time, they explained to the man, and it still wasn't good enough. The man resisted, threw them around, and took their taser and ran, and then tried to fire it at them. That was his fault. The man has an extensive record, criminal record, and he's not a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. And so when you're talking about somebody like that, with that type of record, they will mess you up. They will take your life. It's crazy to be a police officer right now. It's very dangerous. And I wouldn't blame them for walking off the job and quitting. Because unless you give me an armored car with bulletproof windows, it's not worth the job. It's not worth it. Because these people are cuckoo. They're crazy. And the way the media is pushing against the police officer, and the way these leftists and politicians are pushing against cops, these people are bound to do anything and then get away with it. So no, man. Let's pray for our police officers. They have a very, very dangerous job, and they don't get paid very well either. They get paid probably less than teachers, and that's a very dangerous job. And so I saw where Herschel Walker was offering some money to people who said that they don't want police in this country. He offered them some money. He offered them a free ticket out of this country to another country that don't have police officers. And I think that's a great idea. If you don't want police officers here in this country, get out. Go to one that don't have one. All right? These people don't like America. They won't be happy until America is destroyed. They don't realize what they're doing. They don't realize what they're doing. What makes America great is our freedom, our Constitution. You get rid of that, and you're in trouble. All right? Let me know what y'all think about this. Your opinion matters here on Pastor Jerome, and I'll see y'all on the next video.